In this video, we're going to be looking at percentages, and for this one, I'm going to be using the bar model to help you understand. Here we go. So find 20% of 80. Now, for every percentage question, I'm going to start off by drawing a big, long rectangle. Okay, now this rectangle is worth 100% of my starting number. Okay, now if I chop this bar into 10 equal pieces, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines will create 10 parts. Each one of these boxes is now worth 10%. Because 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, and 10% will make a total of 100%. So if I wanted 30%, I'd be looking at just these three 10% boxes. Okay, let's actually look at the question now then. So I'm going to start off with my bar. Here we go. Now it says find 20% of 80. So 80 is my total number at the moment. Now if I share 80 into these 10 boxes, so if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, I'd be here for a long time. I know that if I share 80 into 10 boxes, I'll end up with 8 in each box. Okay? Because 8 tens is also 80. Now I'm asking to find 20%, so all I need is 2 of the boxes. Well, that's easy enough. 8 and 8 will make a total of 16. So my answer is 16. Next question. Okay, this time I need 30% of 60. So again, I'm going to start off with my long rectangle. Okay, my bar. I'm going to chop it into 10 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I've got 60 as my total this time. And if I share that into 10 parts, 60 divided by 10 is 6 in each bar. Okay, this time I need 30%, so that's only 3 of the boxes. So I need to add 6, 6, and 6. I need all 3 of those added up together, which will make a total of 18. So my answer is 18. Next question. What about 70% of 40? Again, starting off with my long bar. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You'll get used to drawing these, trust me. 40 is my total this time. Hopefully you're spotting the pattern. 40 divided into 10 sections will be 4 in each bar. But this time I need 7 of them. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Each one of them's got 4 inside, and I've got 7 4s, which is a total of 28. So my answer is 28. Next question. What 40% of 120? Again, starting off with the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 120. If I share that into these groups, there's 10 groups. 120 shared by 10 is 12 in each groups. This time I need 40%, so I only need 4 of those boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore I've got 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 is 48. And there is my answer, 48. 30% of 9. Okay, so 10 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This time my total is 9, so 9 goes up here. But what's 9 shared between 10 boxes? Well, that's not going to be very easy because there's not even enough for 1 a box. Well, 9 divided by 10 actually gives me 0.9. If it was £9 and I shared it into 10 parts, there'd be 90p. So in each box now I've got 0.9, 0.9, 0.9. Okay, now I need 30% this time, so I've got to add up 0.9, 0.9, and 0.9. Some people can do that in their head. If you are a little unsure, just do 0.9, add it up 3 times. So 9 plus 9 plus 9 is 27, so 7, carry the 2 over, you might carry your 2 here somewhere. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus the extra 2 is 2, and don't forget the decimal place in between, so my answer is 2.7. Okay. 20% of 12. Okay, so I've got my 10 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember, I'm doing 9 lines. I actually end up with 10 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 parts. This time 12 is my total. So 12 shared into the 10 boxes. Hopefully you understand what's going on now, but 12 divided into 10 boxes is actually 1.2. So there's 1.2 in every box. We only need 20%, so that's only 2 of the boxes. So add together 1.2 and 1.2. 2 plus 2 is 4, and 1 plus 1 is 2, and don't forget the decimal point. 2.4 is my answer. Very visual. Hopefully you're understanding what's going on. 30% of 22. 10 boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 22 this time. Hopefully you're understanding what's going on, but I've got 2.2 in here now for each box. Okay, and I need 30%, which is 3 of the boxes. So 2.2 plus 2.2 plus 2.2, which is 6.6. So there is my answer. Okay, time for you to have a go. Draw each one out. You might start to pick up some little tricks. You might notice a few things about how much goes in each box. But we'll pause the video here. I'm going to put the answers on the board in a short while. Good luck. Okay, here come the answers. Give them a tick, give them a cross. Hopefully you got them all right. They are quite straightforward when you can see what's happening. Let's try some trickier ones. Okay, find 15% of 80. Well, I'm still going to start off with my 100% bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This time I've got 80 as my total. And I'm going to share that into each box. So I've got 8 in each box. Remember, 80 divided by 10 is 8. So there's 8 in each box. Now to make 15%, I actually need 1 full box. So I need 1 full box, which is 10, and then to get 5%, I'm going to need half of the next box. Well, inside this box, there is a total of 8. If I split it in half, it's really 4 dots in that side, 4 dots in this side. So to get 15%, I really need 1 full box and 1 half a box. So in the full box, I've got an 8, and in the half box, I've got a 4. So all I'm going to do is add those two together, and I get a total of 12. So my answer is 12. Okay. Let's try another one. 35% of 150. Okay, so we'll start off as always. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 150 this time. So I've got 15 in each box. Now to make 35%, I'm going to need 3 full 10% boxes and 1 half box. So I'm going to need the first 3 boxes, that'll give me my 30%, and then I'm going to need my half a box. So I'm going to need half of this box. Well, there's 15 inside that box, so I need to share it into 2 parts. 15 split in half is actually 7.5 in each part. So to get my 35%, I need my 30% and the 5%. I've got 15, 15 and 15. They're my 10% boxes. And then I've got to add on 7.5. Make sure you line the units up when you do this. Otherwise you may get a little bit mistaken. So they're going to put the decimal point after the 15, after the 15 and after 15. I might as well put a 0 there just to fill up the gaps as well. And I'm going to add these all together. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5. 5, 10, 15, 22. So 22, and the 2 goes over here. 1, 1, and 1 is 3, 4, 5. And don't forget the decimal point to follow it. So we've got 52.5. So my answer is 52.5. Okay, let's try another one. 5% of 7. Okay, so I need my full bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 7 this time. So in each box there should be, if it's, remember this was £7, £7, shared it into 10 boxes would be 70p. So I'm going to put 0.7, 0.7 in each box. Okay, now to get 5%, I don't even need a full box. I just need half of the first box. So what's half of 0.7? Like I said, if you think of it as 70p, what's half of 70p? Well, if you're unsure about that, you could just do 70p divided by 2. 2s into 7 would be 3, remainder 1, and 2s into 10 would be 5. So this box here would have half, would have 0.35, and the other half would have 0.35. And that's easy enough because we only need half of the box. So my answer is 0.35. Okay. Right, your turn again. Pause the video here, have a go at these, draw them out. It's very easy when you can see what's going on. I'm going to put the answers on the board in a short while. Good luck. Okay, here come the answers. Give them a tick, give them a cross. Hopefully you got them all correct. And let's move on. Okay, so I'm now going to look at increase questions. So I'm going to start off by having my 100% bar again. So increase 80 by 30%. So I've got my bar, as always. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got my 10 boxes. And I've got 80 as my total. It says increase 80 by 30%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this 80 into my 10 boxes, just like I do in every other question. So that's going to give me 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, and 8. Now the question with increase means add on. So I'm going to add on 3 extra boxes. So 1, that's 10%. 2 would be 20%, and 3 would be 30%. So I've just added on 30% onto my bar, which means that there's also going to be 8 in here, 8 in here, and 8 in here. So what have I added on to this value? Well, 3 8s is 24. So I'm going to add on 24 to my total. So all I need to do now is figure out what my new end total would be. Well, I started off with 100%, which was 80. So up to about here is 80, and then from here onwards is 24. So altogether, 80 and 24 will be 104. So that is my new total, 104. Okay, let's try another one. Right, so increase 130 by 20%. So I'm going to start off with my 10 boxes, as always. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This time my total is 130. So I'm going to share it into the 10 boxes. So that means I've got 13 in each box. Now I'm being asked to increase it by 20% this time. So therefore I'm going to increase by adding on an extra 2 boxes. 10% and 20%. In here is also 13, in here is also 13. How much am I adding on to this value? Well, 2 13s are 26. So what I need to do now is figure out that I did start off with 130 to there, and I'm going to add on an extra 26. So 130 plus the 26 is 156. So my answer is 156. Next question. Increase 6 by 40%. Hopefully you're getting the idea now. I'm going to start off with my 10 boxes as always. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This time my answer is, well, my total is 6. Therefore each box is going to be 0.6. Okay. So I'm going to add on 40%. So I need to add on 4 boxes. 1, 2, might run out of space here, 3, and 4, just enough room. So in those boxes there's also 0.6, 0.6, 0.6 and 0.6. So what have I added on to this value? 4 0.6s, 4 60p's if it makes it easier for your brain. So that's going to be £1.20, £2.40. So I'm going to add it on 2.4. So my new total, the 100% was 6. Now I'm going to add on an extra 2.4 to make my full total. So that would be 6 plus 2.4, which is 8.4. Okay. All right, increase 42 by 30%. So here come my 10 boxes. You can see how quickly I can draw these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 42, which means in each box is 4.2. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to increase it by 30% this time, so adding on 3 extra boxes, 3 extra 4.2s. So I've got to figure out what that's going to be. That's 4.2, that's 4.2 and 4.2. Okay, add those 3 boxes up. What's 4.2 plus 4.2 plus 4.2? That would be 12.6. So my new total is 100% is 42, and add on the extra 12.6 to get a total of 54.6. Okay. Right, your turn. Pause the video here. Make sure you draw them out, add the extra boxes on, then calculate the new total. I'm going to put the answers on the board in a short while. Good luck. Okay, here come the answers. Give them a tick, give them a cross. Hopefully you've got them all correct. All you need to do is figure out the new total by adding on those extra boxes. Okay, what about decrease then? Okay, same process. Decrease. I'm going to decrease 50 by 30%. So I'm going to start off with my 10 boxes as always. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 boxes. My total is 50, so I'll put 50 up here. Which means there's 5 in each box. Now, in a decrease question, I'm going to take boxes off. Instead of adding the boxes on, I'm going to take 3 of the boxes off. So I'm going to ignore this box, I'm going to ignore this box, I'm going to ignore this box. So technically, what am I taking off my answer? Well, I've got 3 boxes of 5, so I'm taking 15 off. So my new total should start here and end here, because I've taken off 3 of the boxes. I want to ignore 3 of the boxes, 3 10%. So it was originally 50, and I'm going to take away 15. 50 take away 15 is 35. You could have done that a different way. I've literally got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes left, and each box is 5. So 7 times by 5 is also 35. So my answer is 35. Next question. Decrease 140 by 20%. So every single time I start with my 10 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 140 this time, and 14 in each box. Now I'm decreasing it by 20%, so I'm going to ignore 2 of the boxes, which means I'm basically getting rid of 2 14s, which is 28. Okay, so my new total will start here and end at the 80% mark, because I've got 8 boxes left. So 2 ways I can do this. I can either do my 140, take away the 28 that I want to get rid of. 0 take away 8 can't be done, because I'll end up with a negative number down here. So I'll get 10 take away is 2, 3 take away 2 is 1, and 1 take away nothing is 1. So I end up with 112. If you think it's quicker to basically do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 times by 14, so you can do 8 times by 14 if you wanted to, that would have got you 112 as well. 2 different ways, totally up to you. Okay, next one. Decrease 8 by 40%. So, starting off as always, here's my 10 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 8 this time, which means there's 0.8 in each box. Okay, and we're going to decrease by 40%. So I'm going to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get rid of 4 boxes. So how much am I getting rid of? ATP and ATP and ATP and ATP. 4 ATPs would be £3.20. We're going to delete 3.2 off our value. Okay, so what will our total be now? Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. So I'm going to do 8, take away 3.2. Remember, the units have to line up. The 8 has a decimal point, which is there. I'm going to put a 0 here. 0 take away 2 will give us -2, so that's not going to work. So I'm going to do 7. Borrow 1 to this number. 10 take away 2 is 8. 7 take away the 3 is 4. So therefore, we should have had 4.8 left. Again, you could have just done 6 times by 0.8. That would have also got you 4.8. Okay, your turn. Draw these out. Get rid of the boxes this time and figure out the new total. Pause the video here and I'll put the answers on the board in a short while. Good luck. Okay, here come the answers. Give them a tick, give them a cross. Hopefully you've got a new total and it's one of these. Okay, let's try something trickier now then, just to finish this video off. A number has been reduced by 20% and is now 40. What was the starting number? Now there's a reason why we use these boxes, because hopefully I could start to draw this now and you'll be able to see what piece of information I'm missing. So I'm going to start off by drawing my 10 boxes as always. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got my 10 boxes. Our number has been reduced, so I don't know my number. I'm going to call it X for the time being. It's been reduced by 20 and is now a total of 40. So what it's saying is someone has chopped off 2 of the boxes and got rid of something, which we don't know. But my new total happened to be 40. So my new total is 40. Now, you've got to be careful here because really that total is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes, not the full 10 boxes, only 8 of the boxes. So if I share the 40 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I ended up with 5 in each box. Now you could have done that by just doing 40 divided by 8, which is 5, but I wanted to show you visually what's happening. So if there's 5 in this box, 5 in this box, 5 in this box, 5 in every single box, there must have been 5 in these boxes as well. So now you'd be able to figure out how much they actually took off. They got rid of 2 of the boxes with 5 in each box, so technically they got rid of 10. So my final question to you is, what was the original number? What we got told is this part was worth 40. We've now figured out that they took off 10, so my original number was 40 and the 10, which is a total of 50. So my starting number was 50. Okay, let's try another one. A number has been increased by 30% and is now 78. What was the original number? Okay, so starting off with my 10 boxes in every single question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This time, my number has not been told to me again, so I'm going to call it Y this time. Doesn't really matter what I call it, I just don't know what it is. This time it's been increased by 30%. So someone has decided to add on 3 boxes. Someone's added on 30%. And apparently the new total is now 78. Okay, so that 78 is worth how many boxes? The 78 is worth 13 boxes, not the original 10. It's now worth 13 boxes. So what I've got to do here is I've got to share the 78 into 13 boxes. I could sit here and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, until I've run out of all my dots. But surely there must be a quicker way. I'm going to do 78 divided by 13. So if I go up on my 13 times table, 13 plus 13 is 26, plus 13 is 39, plus another 13 is 52, plus 13 is 65, and plus 13 is 78. I can see that 13 would go into 78, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there should have been 6 dots in every one. Obviously I would have got that if I'd continued just dotting them in, but I'm trying to do this a little bit quicker way. So there is 6 dots in every single box. There's 78 in all 13. Well, to be honest, the question's asking me for my original number. My original number is always 100%. So if there's 6 in every box, and I only really want the original 10 boxes, 10 lots of 6 would have been 60. So my original number would have been 60. Hopefully you can see what I'm talking about there. Right, if you've understood them, have a go at these. These are quite tricky, to be fair. Pause the video here. Make sure you draw them out. See if you can figure out what information you've been given and what information you need to find out. And I'll put the answers on the board in a short while. Good luck. Okay, here we go. Here come the answers. Give them a tick, give them a cross. So the starting number was 10, the starting number was 20, the starting number was 20, the starting number was 40, 50, 60, 80 and 200. Fingers crossed you've understood that. Hopefully you've learned something in this video. It's a very good way of thinking about percentages. If you can see it happening, it tends to stick in your brain a little bit easier. Thanks for watching.